everybody. Welcome to Bon Appetit, a feast for the dogs. In case you haven't met me, my name is Carol Edwards and I'm the Executive Director at EAC. Welcome.
With your support through donation, through silent auction, or through our live auction, you will be able to help Early Alert Canines continue to place these service dogs. Raising and training a service dog is not an easy or cheap task. It takes at least 2 years to train these dogs, and it takes a huge team of people to make sure that they are behaving well in public, that they are really representing Early Alert Canines and service dogs well out in the world, and to ensure that they are alerting well and that they know how to alert for low blood sugars. And Early Alert Canines is able to provide these dogs to their clients, type 1 diabetics who already have a huge burden of medical bills and prescription costs on their shoulders. So we could really use your support. The pandemic was hard. We are coming out of it. We have many more dogs who we're hoping to train. But to train the dogs and to place the dogs takes a village, and your donation will help us do that.
Cardinal Rule Cabernet Sauvignon from Sonoma County. This pairs nicely with any sort of beef or lamb, roasted or barbecued. If you're going to be a little more casual, it pairs nicely also with burgers, grilled burgers. And I have it on good authority that a Cabernet is also a good pairing with Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. Here we have a Proposal Wines Rosé. This wine pairs nicely with pestos and pastas, veggie pizzas, grilled salmon. My personal favorite, I like to serve a rosé with ham. It's sweet and floral flavors blend nicely with a salty, smoky ham. Here we have a Proposal Wines Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc is a lovely, herbaceous, everyday wine. It pairs nicely with many snacks, sweet and salty. It also pairs nicely with goat cheese and poultry.
My name is Brady Thomas, and I'm a photographer. I specialize in fine art portraiture. I create legacy quality images, fine art images for individuals, for couples, for families, and for their pets, including horses. I specialize in handmade Italian wall art and start with a family in their home designing the wall art or the album or the folio collection for them before the photo shoot even begins. So what we end up with is heirloom, inheritable quality artwork, all handmade in Italy, designed to last for 300 years.
Hi, my name is Rizzo, and I am an Early Alert Canines medical detection dog. Hello, my name is Scarlett, and I am also an Early Alert Canines medical detection dog. We made a video to help you understand what it will be like when we visit your school. We want everyone to feel comfortable. When we begin, children line up facing forward. This helps our dog handler give instructions and make sure everyone knows what to expect. Next, all the children turn around. This helps us focus on finding the scent. Watch closely, because this time there was no scent to alert on. I still get a treat, because I did a good job. This time, the dog handler placed a sample for me to find so that you can see what it might be like. When I find it, I sit patiently and get a treat. Then I sniff the rest of the line. I am excited to help keep children safe, and it's fun too. When we're done working, there will be time to meet us, although you won't be able to give us treats like you see here. We only did that today because we were just practicing. But you can give us a pet if you want to. We are very friendly and we love meeting new people. When we're done, it's nap time. We are Rizzo and Scarlett, and we are excited to meet you.
everybody. Welcome to Bon Appetit, a feast for the dogs. In case you haven't met me, my name is Carol Edwards and I'm the Executive Director at EAC. Welcome.
With your support through donation, through silent auction, or through our live auction, you will be able to help Early Alert Canines continue to place these service dogs. Raising and training a service dog is not an easy or cheap task. It takes at least 2 years to train these dogs, and it takes a huge team of people to make sure that they are behaving well in public, that they are really representing Early Alert Canines and service dogs well out in the world, and to ensure that they are alerting well and that they know how to alert for low blood sugars. And Early Alert Canines is able to provide these dogs to their clients, type 1 diabetics who already have a huge burden of medical bills and prescription costs on their shoulders. So we could really use your support. The pandemic was hard. We are coming out of it. We have many more dogs who we're hoping to train. But to train the dogs and to place the dogs takes a village, and your donation will help us do that.
Cardinal Rule Cabernet Sauvignon from Sonoma County. This pairs nicely with any sort of beef or lamb, roasted or barbecued. If you're going to be a little more casual, it pairs nicely also with burgers, grilled burgers. And I have it on good authority that a Cabernet is also a good pairing with Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. Here we have a Proposal Wines Rosé. This wine pairs nicely with pestos and pastas, veggie pizzas, grilled salmon. My personal favorite, I like to serve a rosé with ham. It's sweet and floral flavors blend nicely with a salty, smoky ham. Here we have a Proposal Wines Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc is a lovely, herbaceous, everyday wine. It pairs nicely with many snacks, sweet and salty. It also pairs nicely with goat cheese and poultry.
My name is Brady Thomas, and I'm a photographer. I specialize in fine art portraiture. I create legacy quality images, fine art images for individuals, for couples, for families, and for their pets, including horses. I specialize in handmade Italian wall art and start with a family in their home designing the wall art or the album or the folio collection for them before the photo shoot even begins. So what we end up with is heirloom, inheritable quality artwork, all handmade in Italy, designed to last for 300 years.
Hi, my name is Rizzo, and I am an Early Alert Canines medical detection dog. Hello, my name is Scarlett, and I am also an Early Alert Canines medical detection dog. We made a video to help you understand what it will be like when we visit your school. We want everyone to feel comfortable. When we begin, children line up facing forward. This helps our dog handler give instructions and make sure everyone knows what to expect. Next, all the children turn around. This helps us focus on finding the scent. Watch closely, because this time there was no scent to alert on. I still get a treat, because I did a good job. This time, the dog handler placed a sample for me to find so that you can see what it might be like. When I find it, I sit patiently and get a treat. Then I sniff the rest of the line. I am excited to help keep children safe, and it's fun too. When we're done working, there will be time to meet us, although you won't be able to give us treats like you see here. We only did that today because we were just practicing. But you can give us a pet if you want to. We are very friendly and we love meeting new people. When we're done, it's nap time. We are Rizzo and Scarlett, and we are excited to meet you.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Early Alert Canines Bon Appetit 2022. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Freddie Silvera with FSA Auctions. I'll be your host and auctioneer this evening. We are so grateful you've joined us. If you're here, if you can say hello in the YouTube chat bar, we'd love to hear who are you with. Do you have your dog with you? Do you have your family with you, your friends? Let us know in the YouTube chat bar. I see our Executive Director, Carol Edwards, said treats for Dixie. Allie, thank you for joining us. We're so grateful. I see Victoria Briskin, Allie Duggar, Carol Edwards, Sam Briskin, so many folks, Kathleen Frazier. Thank you so very much for all of your support. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is about our diabetic best friends, our diabetic alert dogs. Let's take a look at some of our friends. Look at Hardy. Hey, Hardy! Folks, let's give a lot of love for all of our dogs, Hardy and Harper and Jolo. That's what tonight's about, our diabetic best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so grateful you've joined us for Early Alert Canines Bon Appetit 2022. Without further ado, let's hear a success story from Early Alert Canines. Allie Duggar, take it away.
Since being paired with Dixie through EAC, I have been in the best control of my diabetes in my life. We've been together 2.5 years, and I have barely gotten below 80 that entire time. I used to have seizures every other month from low blood sugar. I have low blood sugar unawareness. My family would worry I would sleep through my Dexcom, but with Dixie, my family has peace of mind. I don't have to worry about sleeping through Dexcom alarms. She is right there by my side always, keeping an eye on me. EAC is doing amazing things for people who are truly in need, and your support means everything. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Allie. And we see Dixie there. There's so much love for Allie and Dixie in the chat bar. We're so very grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here with us, type hello in the chat bar. Let's give a lot of love. We see the Democratic Central Committee, a wonderful cause. Beth Snow said, thank you so very much. Allie Duggar's got her hearts in the chat bar. Allie, thank you for sharing your story, and we've seen you in the chat bar all night long showing so much love for EAC. That's what tonight's about, so many people coming together to support EAC in a huge way. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to give a lot of love to everybody that makes tonight happen, starting with our amazing sponsors. Take a look at our sponsors on the screen, French Brothers Flooring America and Insperity. Insperity, we see you. Thank you so very much, Anthony. We saw you in the chat bar. We're so grateful you've joined us this evening. I want to share with you very briefly what our friend Anthony at Insperity has shared with us about EAC. Here's what Anthony shares. What inspires me about EAC's mission is the peace of mind brought to families struggling with the exhausting solitude of complications related to diabetes. I work hard to bring peace of mind to business owners struggling to take care of their people, run a business, and balance time with their families. I respect a life dedicated to the service of others. Insperity and Anthony, thank you for your support. Thank you to all of our sponsors that have supported us in a huge way. The chat bar, I see it here. Yes, Kathleen Frazier said thank you to our sponsors for supporting EAC. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to share a lot of love for our board of directors. Let's give a lot of love for our board of directors supporting us in a huge way. So very grateful for all of our board of directors and our partners. Our partners, we want to give a lot of love to Canine Companions, Guide Dogs for the Blind, and Assistant Dogs International. Our board of directors, we've got Dr. Kim Berkowitz. I saw you in the chat bar, Dr. Kim. Thank you for joining us. Ron Springer, thank you very much for your support. Elisa, Emma, Brianne, so many of our board that help us in a huge way. Thank you so very much. Our events committee, a lot of love for Anna, Victoria, Carol, Diane, and Beth, and our staff. Carol, Beth, Victoria, Liz, Colette, and Alicia, thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is all about supporting our diabetic best friends. And they are life-changing, life-saving dogs. We'll hear a little bit more about the impact that EAC is making from Emma. Emma, take it away.
Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease. It occurs when the body's immune system decides that the pancreas, which is the insulin-producing organ of the body, is a foreign object. So the immune system will launch an attack on the pancreas and cause it to stop producing insulin. In someone who doesn't have type 1 diabetes, insulin is released endogenously, so in one's own internal system throughout the day. More insulin is released when we eat more carbs. Less insulin is released when we exercise or when we don't eat any carbs. There's always a small trickle of insulin that's going on throughout the day. In someone with type 1 diabetes, that process is stopped. And so instead of having this natural internal system that's happening, people with type 1 diabetes have to take insulin. Now, it might seem really simple to have to take insulin every day, but there's no one dose of insulin. For too much insulin is given, then blood sugar will go low. If not enough insulin is given, then blood sugar will go high. In a lot of people with type 1 diabetes, when low blood sugar happens, they start to feel symptoms. They start to feel that adrenaline response of not having enough energy in their body. Insulin is essentially the key for energy for the cells. It helps to move glucose from the bloodstream into the cells so that it can be used to make energy. When someone doesn't have that energy, when their blood sugar is very low because they have too much insulin, there's too much sugar being moved into the cells, then they start to feel really dizzy, really shaky, a little bit nauseous, a little bit sweaty. Eventually, if it's not treated with sugar, it can lead to a loss of consciousness, seizure, and it can also eventually, if nothing is treated, potentially lead to death. In some individuals, that symptomatic response is missing. So when blood sugar goes low, the body just kind of rolls along with it. It can happen in people who've had type 1 diabetes for a long time. They essentially become dimmed. That response becomes dimmed. And so they're not able to feel when their blood sugar goes low until it gets into a really dangerous range. There's also people who are missing that response. It can happen in kids. Kids aren't able to communicate as well that they're feeling poorly or they're feeling low. And so this lack of response to the low blood sugar is really a really dangerous situation, because once blood sugar reaches a certain level, the body's unable to function, and that's what can lead to the loss of consciousness, seizures, and that's called that is something that's called hypoglycemia unawareness. Does not have enough insulin in their body. So if they eat something, a bagel or a cereal for breakfast, and they don't take enough insulin, then their blood sugar goes high. And that's really when you hear about people who are in the hospital, kids who are misdiagnosed. That's what happens, is their body, again, blood sugar is too high, the cells don't have the energy to function, and that can lead to just fatigue, almost a hungover type feeling, nausea, being really thirsty, being really hungry, peeing a lot, sleeping a lot. Their body is running on fumes. And so that, again, is the extreme. Most people with type 1 diabetes deal with these swings all day. We take insulin, we don't calculate it correctly, we go low or we go high. Or we eat breakfast and then go for a run and didn't eat enough carbs, we go low. We're having a stressful situation, we're taking a test at school or having a review at work, that adrenaline can cause us to go high. So it's a really, really almost a nitpicky type of management for an illness or a disease. Type 1 diabetes requires attention 100% of the time. Otherwise, there's a chance for a mistake to happen, or there's a chance for a mishap, or something, we forget to take insulin, or we forget to do one thing that's necessary. It's such a intense medical condition that requires our attention all of the time.
Thank you So very much, Emma. And ladies and gentlemen, we see a lot of love coming in the chat bar. We see here, Dr. Kim said, give Hardy a hug for me, Peter. I love it. And so much love coming in for Emma and our staff, our team. Thank you. As Emma shares, diabetes requires type 1, requires 100% attention all of the time. And that's what we're funding for tonight. We're funding to train and place more of our alert dogs. And so for tonight, in just a moment, we're going to start with our live fund a need, followed by our 3 live auction items. So if you haven't registered already your credit card to be able to participate in tonight's live fund a need, which will be happening in about 3 minutes. If you haven't participated or you haven't had an opportunity to register your credit card, you can do that now by going to the link below, which is octria.events/Bon Appetit 2022. If you go to that link below and click on register, you can register your credit card now to be able to participate in tonight's live fund a need. We already have over $250 that's starting us off. And if you want to be able to text your donation this evening, you can do that to our text to give phone number, which is 925-690-3951. Now, I know that was really fast, but we'll have somebody from our team type that in the chat bar for you. So if you're struggling for any reason, you can text to give to that phone number. You'll see it in the YouTube chat bar. Again, that's 925-690-3951. So we're going to get started in just a moment with our live fund a need, followed by our live auction. So make sure that you've registered your credit card on our Octria link. And in just a moment, we're going to hear from our Executive Director, Carol Edwards, as she shares with us more about the impact that you're making this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, before Carol shares, I want us to all come together in a huge way. Tonight is about EAC, and it's about making a difference for so many families, so many people like Allie. Allie, thank you for sharing your story. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, our Executive Director of EAC, Carol Edwards.
In the years since I've been doing diabetic alert dogs, it's always hit home with me when the mothers of type 1 diabetic children come and talk to me. I found it amazing how they would go for years without a full night's sleep because they were dedicated to getting up every night and checking on their child so that they would be alive the next morning. This particularly is true to me because I've had children and I know how difficult those days are. And to add this layer on top of that, on top of the normal worrisome nights you may have, diabetic moms tend to have more of those than the rest of us. It would be it's incredibly important to get that early morning so your child isn't dealing with lifetime complications later in life. Early Alert Canine is looking to grow their program, and in order to do this, to be able to place more dogs with more diabetics, we definitely need the funding to be able to do that. So your donation goes a long way. $50 can feed a dog once a month. $100 could replace one of our coats as it wears out. $1,000 or $5,000 can pay for the expenses for a dog for a year as it goes through training. It's incredibly important as we try to grow our program and place more dogs that we have the support that's out there. And we hope you will step up to the plate today and help EAC.
Thank you so very much, Carol. Thank you for sharing your heart. Thank you for sharing your love for EAC. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what tonight's about. Tonight is about coming together in a huge way to support so many more lives. Life-changing, life-saving work for a diabetic's best friend. So ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, we're going to get started with tonight's live fund a need. I see in the chat bar, Victoria said, Carol is the best because the mission drives her heart. Kathleen Frazier said, huge love for Carol. Thank you for your commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with tonight's live fund a need here in just a moment. So if you need to register your credit card, make sure to do that now. Allie Duggar said, Carol is the best because she truly cares. Emma Kleck said, Carol is our fearless leader, a lot of hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, Now is an opportunity for us to come together in a huge way to support EAC to be able to train and place more dogs. EAC is currently looking to grow and to serve and help more in our region. So here we go, folks. We're going to get started in just a moment with tonight's live Fund a Need. I want to share with you what your dollar can do this evening. Your dollar can support the veterinary and emergency care for our dogs. It can support the proper training for our canines. EAC does not charge for the dog. They believe that it should be a low barrier. So they have minimal fees for training for the dog, but all of the funds go back to supporting our dogs be the very best they can be for their people. EAC specializes in working with kids and families with life-threatening urgencies. So tonight, folks, is about coming together to support EAC in a huge way. Beth Snow said, true story. Victoria, Peter, you have done so much to help share our mission and foster too. All right, folks, we're going to get started with our live Fund a Need right here, right now. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of people tuning in all over the world. We're on YouTube right now. We have people all over. Tonight is about coming together to make a huge difference for EAC. Now we're going to start with tonight's live Fund a Need. In just a moment, I'm going to start us off at $2,500 or higher, then go to $1,000, $500, $250, and then $100. We can all find a level. Everybody that's watching on YouTube tonight, if you want to go to that link below, octria.events/Bone Appetit 2022, and we can start to come together to support EAC. Here we go, folks. We're going to get started. Is there anybody online that would like to start us off at $2,500 or higher? If that's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, anybody want to start us off in a huge way? We've already got hundreds and hundreds coming in here. I see Emma Kleck coming in at $100. Thank you. Folks, here we go. We're going to get started with tonight's live Fund a Need right here, right now. If there's anybody out there, yes, 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 yes. We have an anonymous donor that would like to start us off at $2,500. Thank you so very much to our anonymous donor. We appreciate your support. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Is there anybody else that would like to come in at $2,500 or higher, any dollar amount to support EAC with training and placing more alert canines to help alleys and to help so many more in our community? Here we go, folks. Anybody else at $2,500 or higher? If you want to click that button now, we can start to support in a huge way. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! We have another donor at $2,500. Thank you so very much. Folks, we're over $5,000 to support EAC. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift, everybody tonight at any level for your family, you can make a meaningful gift to support EAC. Here we go, folks. Anybody else at $2,500 or higher? All right, we're gonna move on to the $1,000 level. Now you can give at any point this evening, but folks, we've got gifts coming in here. You'll see them here. We've got $2,500. We've got $100 from Emma Kleck. We've got $100 from Kathleen Frazier. We've got a $50 donation from an anonymous donor. We've got Jill Proctor at $100. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift, you can click on the live auction. Yes, we've got another donor at $1,000. Thank you so very much, folks. We are currently, let me refresh, we're currently at over almost $6,500. We're on our way together tonight to make a huge difference for early alert canines. I'm wondering who else? Yes! We've got another $1,000 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go, folks. If you'd like to make a gift, you can do that now by going to our link below. That is octria.events/Bone Appetit 2022. If you register your credit card and click on our live auction segment, you'll see our live Fund a Need where donations are coming in. I see another $250. just came in. Thank you. Folks, if you want to make that gift, you can do that now. We're currently at $1,000. We're going to move on to the $500 level. Every dollar tonight makes a huge difference for training and play. Yes, another donor at $2,500. Folks, let's give a lot of love in the YouTube chat bar. We've got folks coming in a huge way. We're almost to $9,000, folks. A huge, huge round of applause in our YouTube chat bar. Folks are coming together to make a huge difference. Here we go, folks. If anybody else would like to come in, we're going to move on to the $500 level. Now, tonight is about coming together in a huge way. Allie Duggar in the chat bar said, amazing, amazing. Laura Morgan in the chat bar said, amazing, thank you. Beth Snow said, woohoo! Yes, 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 yes. All right, folks, we're going to go to 500. Brady Thomas has got claps going in the chat bar. Allie Duggar, she said Dixie is so excited. I can only imagine Dixie at home. She's cheering everybody on at home too. Yes, we've got a $500 gift coming in. Thank you so very much. Another donor coming in here at 500. Thank you. Dr. Berkowitz has got claps coming in. Diane Hawley said, yay. Susan Alker said, this is so exciting. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go, folks. Anybody else at 500? Yes, I see another $500 gift. Thank you for your support. Here we go, folks. We're going to move on. Every gift tonight supports EAC with training and placing more dogs. Now, I want to share with you a brief story as our gifts start to come in. My aunt, Tammy, has had type 1 diabetes, and she has struggled with it for her entire life. And I understand diabetes from how I've seen her. And when Carol shared about, always being there for somebody, that's what tonight's about. Tonight is about having that dog there to be by your side, to support you in every capacity that you may need to save lives. I think back to when Carol shared earlier about going in to just have mothers go in to check on their children and make sure that they're still breathing. That's what tonight's about. Tonight is about supporting our dogs so that they can change and save lives. So I'm wondering, folks, if there's anybody else at home that would like to make any gift at 100 or 250 or 500. Here we go, folks. We've got Susan Alker coming in at $100. Thank you very much, Susan. We appreciate your support. We've got another $500 donation coming in here. We're over $10,000, folks. Your support is making a huge difference. Emma said thank you to all of our donors. Pam has got claps coming in. Praise, thank you so very much. Another 500. Aaron Walters coming in at $100. Thank you very much, folks. Here we go. We're going to move on to $250 and the $100 level. If everybody online right now clicks at $100 or $250, that'll take us in a huge way, supporting us. Yes, another $100. Thank you so very much. We appreciate it. Kathleen Frazier's got thank you to our donors. Thank you, Kathleen. Yes, another $100. Jill Proctor's here. Peter Connolly at $100. Thank you very much. Sam Briskin said, let's go. Yes, Kathleen's another 150 here from Wes Matsuda. Thank you very much, Wes. We appreciate your support. Peter Connolly's coming in at $100. Big shout out to Harding. We've got Arn Walter here at $100. Anonymous donor at $500. Here we go. Kathleen Frazier, Handsome Ransom says thank you. A lot of love. We love you, Ransom. A lot of love to Kathleen Frazier and all of our family and friends. Here we go, folks. Anybody else wants to come in? We're going to give it about 60 more seconds at $250 or $100. Pam, thank you very much for your support, Pam. We appreciate it. Pamela McGrath, thank you so very much for your $100. We appreciate your support. Everybody's coming together tonight to support Early Alert Canines for our diabetic alert dogs. Folks, you're all making a huge difference. We are so grateful for your support. Another $1,000 donation. Thank you so very much. We've got Donna Colombo at $100. Donna Colombo, thank you for your support. We've got Susan Alker in the chat bar said, showing the dogs some love. Yay! Kathleen Frazier has got hearts, and we've got dogs and pets. We've got Beth Snow said we have awesome supporters. Thank you very much from Beth Snow. Here we go, folks. Anybody else wants to come in? Here it is. We'll do one final push together, folks. Even if you've already given, if everybody clicks $100 right here, right now, that would take us over $13,000, maybe get to $14,000, folks. So here we go. If you're at home, you can text to give by giving on our text to give. You can also click here. If you want to make a gift, you can also send it in by check to Early Alert Canines. Here we go, folks. Last call. We're going to give it one final push. If everybody right here, right now, clicks $100, we can surpass $13,000, make a huge difference. Donna Colombo at $100, Pam McGrath at $100, Wes at $150, Arn Walter at $100, Susan Alker at $100. Victoria Briskin said, my mascara is running. This is amazing. Thank you for all of your support. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so very grateful for all that you've done to support Early Alert Canines. You can continue to give. We're going to move into our 3 live auction items, and we'll come revisit our fund and need here shortly. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move into our live auction. We have 3 live auction items for you this evening, and they'll be showing here on the screen. So if you'd like to bid on our live auction items, get ready, get set, because we have 3 amazing packages. We have an elegant picnic. We have a Brady Thomas photography experience that will be very, very memorable. And we have an unforgettable week stay in Hawaii. So here we go, folks. We're going to get started with our live auction right here, right now. Starting off with our elegant picnic of a lifetime. Check it out. Folks, this is super cool. Imagine the experience that you could create. This could be a picnic for 4. Look at these beautiful photos. This could be a couple's night, a date night. This could be a family outing. This could be a special gift that you give to somebody else that means something to you. We've got a lot of things coming up. Maybe it's for the summertime. You can have a memorable experience. Maybe it is an engagement experience that you want to give and offer to somebody. So many options with this beautiful experience. Here we go, folks. We're going to start the bidding. Let me reset and check it out. We're going to get it started here. And here we go. It is valued at over $845. It is a proposing. It is beautiful. You'll have your own fresh flower decor. Your table settings will be custom. Dessert drinks will be over the top. Here's what I know. I know they are going to make this a memorable experience of a lifetime. So here it is. You'll have professional photography. You've got multiple venue locations within 20 miles of Concord. Here it is, folks. The starting bid we're looking for is $400 on our elegant picnic. If you'd like to bid, you can click that now to support EAC in a huge way. This is Blooms and Bliss Floral Design and Styling created their all-inclusive picnic packages, a worry-free service where all you have to do is relax, enjoy, smile, and enjoy the experience. So here we go, folks. We're looking for a $400 bid to start us off for our elegant custom luxury picnic for 4. I was also told that this could be for up to 10 people. It is an additional fee if you'd like to add more than 4, but it could be up to 10 if you'd like to. It could be something for your small place of business. It could be for family, friends. Here we go, folks. Anybody want to start us off at $400 for our elegant picnic? Looking for a $400 bid? All right. Anybody want to come in? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give it just a few more seconds if somebody wants to come in and make a huge difference here, and then we're going to move on to our next package, and we'll keep this one up for bid and give it some time for folks to come back in. So here it is. Anybody want to start us off at $400 for our custom luxury picnic? All right. here we go. We're going to keep that package open so you can continue to bid if you'd like, but we're going to move on to our next package, which is our photography experience of a lifetime. So folks, you can continue to bid on the picnic, but we're going to move on to our second live auction item. Our second live auction item is Fine Art Legacy. You'll get a chance to create a legacy in a session with Brady Thomas Photography in Benicia, including hair, makeup, and a shopping spree. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Brady Thomas in the chat bar said, everyone, Mom Wendy shared with me in her photo shoot that she hadn't slept in 2 years before her daughter Grace was matched with EAC Ophelia. Help me tell another family story. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. This is Brady Thomas Photography. This is an unbelievable experience of a lifetime. It is a legacy, a custom portrait experience. You'll create Fine Art Legacy with Brady Thomas Photography. It includes a shopping spree for wardrobe of $200 to Macy's gift card, $100 to a Zappos gift card. Victoria Brisket in the chat bar said, Brady, thank you for this amazing support and for making this experience a possibility. Here it is. It also includes an in-depth consultation with wardrobe choices to help tell your story. You've got professional guided photo shoot in beautiful historic Benicia. So if you'd like to bid, it's valued over $1,700. Here it is, folks. Looking for a starting bid of $700, valued over $1,750. Beth Snow in the chat bar said, Brady, your photos are amazing. Ophelia is a great dog. We fostered her for a little while. A lot of love. Dr. Kim Berkowitz said, those are amazing photos. They truly are. Here it is, folks. Anybody wants to start us off at our Brady Thomas Photography, it's a $500 print credit to spend as you wish. One fine art 8x10 print matted to 11x14. Let's have some fun, folks. Here it is. Anybody want to start us off on our legacy print portrait experience? Allie Duggar said, so beautiful and captures such a beautiful essence. Here it is, folks. All right. We'll give that one some more time as well for folks to continue to bid on our packages. We're going to move into our final live auction, our final live auction package, and that is for Hawaii. This is for a week stay in Hawaii. We're going to move into our final package and revisit our picnic and photography in just a moment. But here it is, folks. We've got a current high bid of $2,400 by Kimberly Mansfield to escape to Hawaii. Folks, this is 6 days, 5 nights in the Big Island, Hawaii. It is for, it's valued at over $5,500. Folks, here it is. I've got Kimberly Mansfield currently at $2,400. She's going to Hawaii. Folks, here it is. Yes, I've got $2,500 with Emma. Folks, it's getting interesting. Here it is. I've got $2,500 with Emma. Kimberly, it's 26 back to you. Would you like to come back in, Kimberly? I've got $2,500 with Emma Kleck. I'm looking for $2,600. It's valued at over $55. Yes, we've got Kimberly at $2,600. Emma, it's $2,700 to you. Folks, let's cheer them on to the YouTube chat bar. We've got some fun coming in. I've got 26 with Kimberly. I'm looking for $2,700. I've got Kimberly at 26. Emma, it's $2,700 to you. It's valued at over $5,500. Kimberly's got it at 26. Emma, I'm looking for 27. Anybody else wants to come in? Here it is. I'm going to sell it in 10 seconds. I've got Kimberly here at 2,600. Here it is. Emma, 2,700 to you. Last chance. Gonna sell it in 5. Gonna sell it in 4, gonna sell it in 3. I've got Kimberly here at $2,600. I've got Emma coming in at $2,700. Emma's here at $2,700. Kimberly, it's another $100. You're going to Hawaii for another $100. Kimberly, here we go. We're looking for $2,800. I've got $2,800 with Kimberly. Yes, Emma, it's $29 to you. Here we go. I've got Kimberly at $2,800. I'm looking for $29. It's just another $100. Here we go. Emma, it's $29 to you. Let's cheer them on in the chat bar. Allie Duggar said, woohoo! Kathleen Fraser said, yay for Hawaii. I've got $2,800 with Kimberly. I'm looking for $29, Emma. I've got $2,800 here. Kathleen Fraser said, yay, Emma, yay, Emma. I've got Kimberly here at $2,800. I'm gonna sell it here in 5 seconds. Last call. Here it is. I've got Emma at $2,900 with Emma. Here it is. Kimberly, $3,000. You're going to Hawaii right here, right now. Yes! We've got $3,000 with Kimberly. Folks, let's cheer them on. We're having fun. Here's what we could do. I could sell to Kimberly. I'm going to sell it to you for $3,000. Emma, if you want to come up another $100, we can sell another one for $3,000, and that would be $6,000 back to EAC. Would you like to come in? Yes. All right. Wow. We've got folks coming in a huge way. It looks like, yes. Looks like we've even got Jill Proctor came in at the last second. Here's what I'm going to do. I had it to you, Kimberly. I'm going to sell it to you for $3,000, and it looks like Jill came in at the last second as well. So Jill, I can sell it to you for $3,000 as well. We'll work on that on the back end. Victoria, she'll reach out to Jill and Kimberly, and Emma, if you'd like it, we'll try to see who we can get first. I think Jill came in at the last second. That's how the software works. So I think we're going to give that to Kimberly and Jill. And Victoria will work that out on the back end. Thank you everybody for all of your support. Let's check out our Fund a Need once more. That was unbelievable. Thank you for all of your support. Wow, that was a lot of fun. We are so very grateful for all of your support this evening. You have helped support EAC in a huge way. Let's recheck in on our Fund a Need one last time and see how we're doing here. Our Fund a Need, donate now. We've got over, we are at $19,562, folks. We're at $19,562. We are less than $500 away from hitting $20,000. Emma Kleck said, my heart is racing. Way to go, Kimberly and Jill. Maybe I'll stow away in a suitcase. Absolutely love it. Thank you everybody for all of your support. We have a few housekeeping things for this evening. I want to share with you that the silent auction will close tomorrow on all of our active bids, and anything that doesn't have bids will keep open for a little bit longer, but anything that has an active bid will close tomorrow in the silent auction. EAC will follow up with our winners next week to arrange pickup or to mail our items. Also, save the date, June 3rd through 5th for Walk for a Cause weekend. Registration will open soon. And also, check out our new logo merchandise available online soon, so be on the lookout. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful for all of your support this evening for Early Alert Canines. Thank you very much, Allie Duggar and Dixie, for sharing your story. Thank you to Carol Edwards and the entire team and staff at EAC for all you do to make a huge difference in so many people's lives. We are so very grateful. Thank you to our sponsors. We are so very grateful. Anthony, thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you so very much to Insperity for all that you do for so many people in our community with their businesses. Thank you very much, Anthony and Insperity. Our board of directors, our staff, our committee, our donors, thank you. You have been an absolute pleasure this evening. You can continue to bid on our live auction items. We'll keep our picnic and our Brady Thomas photography available as we continue to share this with more folks. So thank you again. My name is Freddie Silvera with FSA Auctions. You have been a true pleasure. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you to EAC for all the life-saving and life-changing work you do with our diabetic alert dogs. Have a wonderful night. Take care.
Hi, my name is Rizzo, and I am an Early Alert Canines medical detection dog. Hello, my name is Scarlett, and I am also an Early Alert Canines medical detection dog. We made a video to help you understand what it will be like when we visit your school. We want everyone to feel comfortable. When we begin, children line up facing forward. This helps our dog handler give instructions and make sure everyone knows what to expect. Next, all the children turn around. This helps us focus on finding the scent. Watch closely, because this time there was no scent to alert on. I still get a treat, because I did a good job. This time, the dog handler placed a sample for me to find so that you can see what it might be like. When I find it, I sit patiently and get a treat. Then I sniff the rest of the line. I am excited to help keep children safe, and it's fun too. When we're done working, there will be time to meet us, although you won't be able to give us treats like you see here. We only did that today because we were just practicing. But you can give us a pet if you want to. We are very friendly and we love meeting new people. When we're done, it's nap time. We are Rizzo and Scarlett, and we are excited to meet you.